Hey Warriors, Chief here. Hobbytown, checking out the new Traxxas Defender crawling RC. So we're gonna, it's normal, a little soft. They took a lot of time in putting a lot of detail. That's one solid piece, just making it two. Tires on there real tight. We'll get to the lights here in a second. I've already looked over it before I went and did the video here. I don't like the sticker. I like the idea of the gas cap, I just don't like the sticker. Maybe we can come up with something to fix that with. Snorkel, sticker vents. But I think this here would actually fit on the Blazer K5, which would give it a more solid look. I like that. Alright, so we've already pulled, oh, before we get any further, it's just a fake winch. Don't know if you can see that there, but we'll go ahead and pull this off. The tire and the accessories are attached to the body. Turn this over. Attached to a frame. They've got wheel wells in it, which is kind of cool. Very stiff with the bracing here. I like that idea. Wheel buckets up front. The lights, these would have to come off, and you would have to drill a hole in here for each one of the bubbles to put the lights in. But I think lights could be put into this, but I'm sure that somebody from the 3D print field is going to come up with something for that. All right, let's get over to the chassis. Adjustable shocks. Spring feels kind of funny in the metal. Got the name Traxxas right on the frame, just like the axials do. Did these come preloaded with oil in the shocks?
Yep.
Okay, so that answers that question. They come pre-oiled with that in there. One of the new features on the Traxxas vehicle came out with the on the Ford GT is the battery. The way the battery comes, the battery tie down comes in. You push down on this. See if I can do that with one hand here, and then you slide this out, and then this pivots around and around and around. But that's how the battery gets tied down. Two mini servos, one for high and low, and I'm assuming the other one is the steering, which kind of looks, no, that's locking.
Yeah, those are your lockers.
Those are your lockers, front and back. So you can lock the front and back, go four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, I'm assuming?
No, it's a free spin front or a lock front, and a free spin back or a lock back.
All right, so basically you can go front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
No, it doesn't disengage the front or rear drive at all. It locks into an open diff.
And that's like all done from the remote?
Yep.
So on a scale deal, we could... All right, there's the steering servo. Okay.
That's the high-low servo.
That's the high-low servo. Where's the steering servo?
All the way up in here.
Okay, here's your steering servo up top for you guys that like to mount them towards, like, on the axle or whatever. This is on here. The turning radius seems to be really good here. Thank you. It's coming with the XL5 and the 2011 550 Traxxas Titan motor. Shocks seem really stiff in the back. They're kind of stiff in the front, but not as much. But I mean, with the preload, you can adjust it up a little bit or put a lighter shock oil into it. The body is really snug putting it on here, by the way. We'll get to that. Here is the 2.4. That seems really light. I'd be.
There's no batteries in it.
Oh, is that what it is? But still, it seems really light. The wheel seems to be a little smaller on it. They seem to be getting smaller. But anyway, a few more buttons than your average TQI, only because you've got 3 extra servos in here that you're locking or unlocking or going to high speed or low speed. But that is the Traxxas remote. Is that the on-off?
High-low.
Okay, that's where your high-low is? All right, that's kind of cool because then you could sit there and be going like this. Does it have to be stopped when you go into high-low?
It's recommended.
It's recommended. I see some things getting broken there. Woo! All right, so this is Chief giving you a first look at the Traxxas. Soon see how hard this is to get on. Oh, got it on the first shot. Nice thing. The Traxxas Defender. Keep our seeing, my friends.